Lucas Browne posted this earlier today on Instagram. It is somebody claiming that Mr. Lucas Browne is going to fight Shannon Briggs on February the 4th, 2017 for the WBA heavyweight world title. It's not Lucas himself, from what I understand, that has come out with this statement. But again, he has reposted it or whatever the case may be. I don't know about no Instagram or how to use it. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think this fight is going to happen? Do you think maybe this will be for the regular WBA title and then somebody else will fight for the super in a different matchup? And if this fight does go ahead, and if this is real, who do you think is going to win? Lucas Browne or Shannon Briggs? Personally, I think this is actually, in terms of competitiveness, a good fight. I'm not 100% sure who would win. I would slightly edge towards Shannon Briggs, but Lucas Browne is definitely in better condition than Briggs. I'm not talking about having the six-pack abs and biceps and triceps and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stamina. Lucas Browne was able to knock out Ruslan Chagayev late in that fight. I'm telling you now that Shannon Briggs is only good for a couple of rounds. Unless he's in there with a complete journeyman who's not going to make him work any harder than he wants to, Shannon Briggs can't do, 9, 10, 11, 12 rounds with anybody serious. Yeah, I mean, I know he went there with Vitali, but I'm talking about he can't do them rounds and actually hope to win. Yeah, he don't have that kind of stamina. He's got a decent chin, always did have, but the stamina is not there for Shannon Briggs, particularly with all that extra bulk that he's put on himself. No way. And his defense is awful. Now, Lucas Browne is no defensive wizard either, but I think he's a little more defensively aware. That might sound incredible to some people, but I'm telling you, Shannon Briggs, all he does these days especially is just go out and throw punches. He's not even thinking about blocking anything. Man's just going out throwing punches. And this is how he was even when he fought Vitali Klitschko, and that was several years ago. You can't expect him to be much or any better than he was then. You can only expect him to be worse, really. So, yeah, I think from a point of competitiveness, Shannon Briggs versus Lucas Browne is actually a good fight. Should it be for the vacant WBA heavyweight title? Is it a fight worthy of a world championship? No, not at all. But just as a fight in itself, it's actually something I wouldn't mind seeing. Shannon Briggs versus Lucas Browne. I think somebody's going to get knocked the hell out in that fight. Both guys can punch. Both guys are 6'4". Both guys let their hands go. Yeah, let's see it. If Lucas Browne can get out of the early rounds against Shannon Briggs. And remember, this is for the WBA regular. So when I say, is this worthy of a heavyweight title, the WBA regular title isn't really a world title, is it? It's the super title that's really their title. The regular title is what? Like a glorified interim belt? Something like that. I know the WBA does have an interim as well. So, it's all overly complex and ridiculous. And the whole situation with the WBA is overly complex and ridiculous. It really needs to get sorted out. The WBO have sorted themselves out. The IBF sorted themselves out quick, fast when they stripped Fury. So the WBA need to follow suit and sort out the situation with them, because it is beyond ridiculous at this point. Let's just at least make a fight. So if they announce Browne versus Briggs, at least they've announced the fight. That's all I can say for February 4th. So let me know what you guys think about this. If it's for the regular title, is it acceptable? If it's for the super title, is it acceptable? Let me know. That's two different questions. And if it goes ahead, who would you guys be picking? And what do you think of the matchup? Are you, like me, actually quite interested in this matchup? If you take the belt aside, let's say it was a non-title fight, would you be interested in it? I would. Let me know in the comment section below. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.